Millions of Americans rely on government assistance programs every month to help pay for food, rent, healthcare, and daily living expenses. And in March 2026, several key programs are providing support to seniors, low-income families, disabled individuals, and unemployed workers across the United States. But here's the problem: many people don't know they qualify for these benefits, or they miss out because they never apply. Others are confused about the rules, income limits, or how to start the application process. Right now, programs like food assistance, disability payments, housing vouchers, and healthcare benefits could provide hundreds or even thousands of dollars in support every month. Yet millions of eligible Americans are leaving that money unclaimed simply because they don't know how the system works. Why government assistance programs exist? Government assistance programs were created to help Americans who are struggling financially due to low income, disability, unemployment, or retirement. These programs act as a safety net to ensure that people can still afford basic necessities like food, housing, and healthcare. Over the years, the number of programs has expanded, and today millions of households receive some form of federal or state support. Many programs are funded by federal taxes and administered by state agencies. Key purposes of these programs include reducing poverty, helping seniors and disabled individuals live independently, providing food assistance for families, supporting people during financial hardship, improving access to healthcare. Despite their importance, many people still don't realize they qualify. Food assistance programs, SNAP. One of the largest government assistance programs in the United States is the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, commonly known as SNAP or food stamps. This program helps low-income households buy groceries by providing a monthly benefit loaded onto an EBT card. Recipients can use this card at most grocery stores and supermarkets. For many families, SNAP benefits make the difference between having enough food each month and going hungry. Important SNAP details include: benefits are deposited monthly on an EBT card. The amount depends on income and household size. Funds can be used to buy groceries and basic food items. Millions of Americans receive SNAP benefits each year. Applying usually involves submitting income information and completing a short eligibility interview. Supplemental Security Income, SSI. Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, provides monthly payments to individuals who are elderly, blind, or disabled and have limited income. This program is designed to help cover basic living expenses such as housing, food, and utilities. Unlike retirement benefits, SSI does not require a long work history. Instead, eligibility is based mainly on financial need. Key features of SSI include monthly cash payments, designed for seniors age 65 plus and disabled individuals. Strict income and asset limits. Payments adjusted periodically for inflation. For many recipients, SSI is a critical source of financial stability. Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI. Another major assistance program is Social Security Disability Insurance. SSDI is available for individuals who worked and paid Social Security taxes but later became disabled and unable to work. Unlike SSI, SSDI eligibility depends on work history and accumulated work credits. People receiving SSDI often receive higher benefits than SSI recipients because their payments are based on past earnings. Important SSDI details include: requires sufficient work credits, monthly payments based on earnings history, available for qualifying disabilities, includes Medicare eligibility after a waiting period. Housing assistance programs. Housing costs are one of the biggest financial challenges facing Americans today. Government housing assistance programs help low-income households afford rent and safe housing. One of the most well-known programs is the Housing Choice Voucher Program, often called Section 8. This program allows families to rent private housing while the government pays a portion of the rent. Housing assistance benefits may include monthly rent subsidies, access to approved housing units, long-term support for low-income households, priority for seniors and disabled individuals. However, waiting lists can be long in many cities. Medicaid healthcare coverage. Healthcare expenses can quickly become overwhelming for families with limited income. Medicaid provides free or low-cost healthcare coverage to millions of Americans. This program covers doctor visits, hospital care, prescriptions, and preventive services. Eligibility rules vary slightly by state. Medicaid benefits may include doctor visits and hospital care, prescription drug coverage, preventive health services, coverage for children, seniors, and disabled individuals. Medicaid can be especially important for people who cannot afford private health insurance. Cash Assistance Programs, TANF. Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, known as TANF, provide short-term financial help to low-income families with children. This program is designed to help families become financially independent. In addition to cash assistance, TANF often includes job training and employment programs. TANF program features include monthly financial assistance, job training programs, childcare support for working parents, temporary benefits during financial hardship. States manage TANF programs individually, so rules and benefit amounts may vary. Energy and utility assistance. Another important program helps families pay for heating and energy bills. This program is known as the Low-Income Home Energy Assistance Program, or LIHAP. Energy costs can increase dramatically during winter or summer months, making this support especially important. Energy assistance programs may provide help paying heating bills, assistance with cooling costs, emergency energy support, utility bill assistance. These benefits can prevent households from facing dangerous situations during extreme weather. How to apply for government benefits. Applying for government assistance programs has become easier thanks to online applications and local support offices. However, many people still feel overwhelmed by the process. The key is to gather the necessary documents before applying. Common documents required include identification documents, proof of income, social security numbers, housing information, medical documentation for disability programs. Applications can usually be completed online, by phone, or in person at a local assistance office. Why many eligible Americans miss out? One surprising fact is that millions of Americans who qualify for government assistance never apply. This happens for several reasons. Some people believe they won't qualify, while others find the process confusing or time-consuming. But missing out on these benefits can mean losing thousands of dollars in support each year. If you or someone you know may qualify, it's worth exploring these programs. Remember these key points: many programs can be combined together. Eligibility rules change periodically. Benefits can provide significant financial relief. Applying early can help avoid delays. Understanding these programs could make a huge difference for families struggling with rising costs. If this video helped you understand government assistance programs in 2026, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who might need this information. Thanks for watching. Point 8330.